Hi everyone, welcome to the Gamma and Beta King Titan video. I'm going to start the video with a few quick tips and tricks. I will then follow that up with full gameplay of the Beta King Titan fight. And note that this is real gameplay, we haven't spawned any of the items in, it's all truly done on our server, and I will post the server stats below. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that we did. The first time we attempted the Gamma fight, we were very cocky and we felt that we had pretty powerful Rexes and Gigas and that there would be no issue with us being able to take down the King Titan. But we were very wrong. In one move, all of our Rexes and Gigas died instantly. I was on a Wyvern and I remember being punted halfway across the map. So that brings me to my first tip. You do need to tame the Titans in order to complete this boss fight. In particular, the Forest and the Ice Titan are the strongest. The Desert Titan is helpful, but in our first Gamma fight, the Desert Titan actually died pretty quickly due to one of the strikes from the King Titan. Tip number 2 is that if you are not on one of the Titans, you really need to be using a mech. I also strongly recommend doing the purple colored orbital supply drops so that you can either get a Mastercraft or Ascendant mech. This should also help getting some blueprints for shields and cannons to attach to your mech. Here is a list of all the tribute items you will need to activate the Gamma and the Beta King Titans. You will notice that in order to do the Beta, you need the Gamma trophy. And in order to do the Alpha, you need the Beta trophy as well. This means that you can't just jump straight to the Alpha King Titan. You need to do the Gamma and the Beta first. You will notice for each fight that you need the Ice, the Desert, and the Forest Titan trophies. If you are playing on an unofficial server, I highly recommend enabling raid dino feeding. This means that once you have tamed your Titan, it will not starve to death. Also, after you have finished one of the fights, it will allow your Titan to heal back to its taming level of health. In doing this, you can actually get away with only taming each Titan once and using it for the Gamma, Beta, and Alpha fights. Because you need a Titan trophy as a tribute for each level of the fight, it's important to remember that you will need to kill each Titan 3 times, store the trophies in a box prior to taming them. If you are playing on official settings or cannot allow raid dino feeding, once you've tamed the Titan, it may starve to death. You also no longer have the option of having your Titan heal between each fight level. So it is highly likely that you will have to kill each Titan 3 times and then probably have to repeat the taming 3 times as well for each Titan. So let's get started with the gameplay, and then I'll give some more tips as the fight's proceeding. So for this fight, my job is a roamer. I have my mech and a little team of gigas following me around. So my job is to clear out the corrupted creatures that will spawn in, and you can see here that there's this purple kind of looking rock in the arena. This is actually a corrupted tumor, and these will actually spawn the corrupted gigas that come in, so it's important to actually clear those out, as it will result in less of those corrupted creatures spawning in. Our other strategy here is to keep the King Titan in the center of the arena. It is really important to do this because if he moves around too much and then has the ability to return to the center, that is when he actually gains quite a lot of health. So you can see that the element node has spawned in here, and I'm heading over to defend it now. So while the element node is up, you'll notice that the King Titan kind of hunkers down and he really doesn't take as much damage as he did when he was standing upright. You will see that the meteor shower is starting to fall. You get an orange warning on the ground with those, so it's important to kind of avoid those as much as possible because they do deal a lot of damage. We are also using the lightning strikes from the Desert Titan to help with the element node defense. I was actually expecting a lot more corrupted creatures to be attacking the element node. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or a bug, but I was actually expecting more, and I remember there being more in the Gamma fight. You can see that the Gigas are taking care of some of the smaller attackers. You can see I'm trying to pull my Gigas away from the King Titan. So you really need to be careful when the King Titan gets up from his kind of stasis there. This is when he does this ground punch, which is, I think, one of his biggest attacks. And you can see here that all those Gigas that I couldn't pull away from him ended up dying instantly. It's really one of his most powerful attacks. So just remember that when he comes back up from the element node defense, that's when you want to pull your creatures away. Or just be really careful because that's when he deals the most damage. And here's one of these tumors, so it's important to get rid of this. So you can see we've got him down in health pretty quickly there, just using the Forest and the Ice Titan as attackers. The Desert Titan we are using as a kind of roamer. He's spotting creatures for the other Titans and myself, and also using the lightning strikes on the corrupted creatures as well as the King Titan. And we have a second element node defense here, so he's powered down, and you can see he's really not taking much damage. Again, I'm heading over to this corrupted tumor. I didn't get it in time, but it's starting to spawn the corrupted creatures. It's much easier to take down the tumor than the corrupted Gigas. I knew a lot of my Gigas would die in this fight, but it was great to have them as backup. Again, there you see his most powerful attack is when he's coming back from that element no defense. You can see he's almost done. Looks like he's getting ready for one last attack. And there he goes, he's down. So he will drop a bag that contains the trophy as well as some various tiered items. Here is a really important tip. If you ascend with the trophy in your inventory, it will disappear. So it's really important to get the trophy and put it into the inventory of one of your teams so that you can use it to do the next fight. So in this case, for the alpha fight, you really don't want to lose that trophy because you cannot do the next level of fight without it. And I am telling you this because we learnt this the hard way. Also, you can see me trying there. You can't get his dermis. So here we're just waiting for the ascension. So I know that some people have been able to do this fight with a huge army of gigas, but in my opinion, if you're going to go to the effort of breeding and imprinting that many gigas, it's probably time-wise going to be better value to tame a Titan because you're less likely to lose it in the fight. So if you have found this video helpful, please consider liking and then subscribing to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments below, how did your fight with the King Titan go? Was this video helpful? Did you make some pretty bad mistakes like us the first time around? So I hope these tips and tricks and gameplay have been really valuable for you, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.